People are asking me, you going to Hawaii? Yeah. What are you going to do there? I'm going to go there and feature Mexican food. The first thing they ask is there Mexican food in Hawaii?
Welcome to Hawaii. I'm on a mission to see what's going on with the Mexican food scene. In recent years, Mexican food in Hawaii has exploded, attracting locals and visitors with its delicious selection of dishes.
I think one of the biggest misconceptions is we don't have good Mexican food.
From tacos and tamales to a seafood tower, from one of the only marisco joints on the island.
There's no place here on the island for Mexican seafood.
The marriage of Hawaiian ingredients with traditional Mexican fare has created a culinary experience like no other. Despite being surrounded by tons of local food, Hawaiians embrace the unique Mexican flavors as a welcome addition to the island's food scene. Join me as I explore the cravings for Mexican food on the island, where every bite tells a story of culture and tradition.
There's 1.4 million Latinos in Hawaii. We represent 11% of the population, which is 160,000.
Welcome to the Seafood Cartel. This place has become a favorite for fresh mariscos.
Thank you for coming.
Man, I could not miss on this food.
The chef wants to keep all her ingredients authentic Mexican, from the chiltepín to the baja shrimp. Her father helps out in the kitchen every once in a while. He runs a landmark Hawaiian food spot just down the street.
You're going all out with this food. I can see it's very, very authentic. What do we have here?
This right here is our Kauai shrimp spicy garlic prawns.
Oh, it looks delicious, and the aroma.
Here we have our classic shrimp taco, which is beer battered with Mexican coleslaw, pico de gallo, and chipotle aioli.
Where?
This is our #1 seller and how we started our business. This is the OG tostada, which is a tostada of ceviche with a blue crab tobiko spread.
Oh, that sounds delicious. This one here looks big and bold.
Yes, that is our very popular taco cabo. It's a cheese quesadilla, cheese crust, half carne asada, half shrimp, guacamole, pico de gallo with a side of our salsa and limon.
All that in a taco?
All that in a taco, yeah.
My God.
And this is our marlin quesadilla. The marlin is locally caught and smoked in-house.
Wow. Now, it's a little surprise here.
Yeah.
Little surprise. I like surprise. What do we have here?
So this is our La Torre,
Okay.
our seafood tower, which is probably our most extravagant tostada here at the Seafood Cartel.
Well, it looks good, but how do I eat it?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Look at that.
On the bottom, we have our ceviche. We have cubos de maji maji, octopus, shrimp crudo, shrimp cocido, and avocado with our homemade salsas.
Now, before we start, I cannot wait to taste something here. And I want to eat
The
some of
prawns.
this. And people know how I eat this shrimp. I don't know how you eat it.
With the head on.
Oh my God. It's like it has everything. Has all the flavors. The spice, garlicky.
Taste the butter.
Yes. A lot of butter
A
here.
lot of butter. So this is our salsa marisquera, our signature sauce here at the Seafood Cartel. And then this sauce has sauces from Mexico, has a little bit of soy sauce, lime, and then we use habanero, jalapeno, serrano, and a Hawaiian chili pepper found locally here on the island.
All those chilies.
Yes.
No wonder it was hitting me. One right after another. So you sell those here?
Yes, we do. We call it our black sauce of death, our BSOD for short.
Wow. My whole mouth is full of flavor. This is really good. But now tell me a little something.
Yes.
What inspired you to bring authentic Mexican restaurant to Hawaii?
I'm born and raised here.
Okay.
And after high school, I went to go live in Mexico City for 6 years. Well, first of all, my mom is from Mexico, but she's from Sonora. And after 6 years, I graduated and moved back home right during COVID. Something we always said was, man, there's no good authentic Mexican seafood.
Right.
It's hard to find sometimes good food in general, but authentic seafood, there's no place here on the island for Mexican seafood. And local people who they've never had a ceviche, they don't know what a tostada is, but they love seafood. So we knew that once they got a bite of what Mexican seafood is, they would love it.
Your mom is Mexican?
Yes, born and raised.
And your dad?
My dad is born and raised Hawaiian.
Hawaiian, so
from
you mix.
Oahu. Yes, it's a huge blessing. And I don't think I could ask to be a part of two better cultures.
Wow.
It's funny, because when I was in Mexico, I was always referred to as the Hawaiian. Oh, the Hawaiian girl, the Hawaiian, the Hawaiian. Growing up here, I was always the Mexican. I was always the only Mexican kid in class. I was the only person that people knew from here that was part Mexican, so I was very much a big representation for a lot of people when I was growing up here.
What about dad? Can he cook?
Dad could cook.
Really?
Dad can really cook.
Mexican food?
After being married to a Mexican for 30 years and practically being in Sonora for the past 50, yeah.
Más le vale, entonces.
Más le vale. Esa salsa sí, salsa de mi abuela.
Claro, mom's side, right?
Mom's side, sí.
Esto es un taco.
Sí,
You guys
provecho.
don't mess around here with
Yeah.
the tacos. The first thing that hit me was the carne asada.
Yeah.
It is amazing. I love how you guys make the aguacate, freaking money. And then, el queso. La costrita de queso, what we call it, también it kicked in. Yeah. Thank you for the assist.
Yes.
Anybody watching out there, they gotta try the taco cabo.
Yes. Luckily here in Hawaii, we have amazing fish. This is Kauai shrimp, which is very great quality as well. But fortunately, we're able to also source Mexican shrimp.
So are you telling me this marlin right here is Hawaiian?
Locally caught and smoked in-house.
Wanna join me with one?
Yes, I would love to.
Cheers, girl.
Cheers.
Oh, no. I always had the Mexican marlin, the Hawaiian. And then this is,
Cousins.
that looks good. Very colorful, but I can see, like, it also looks fresh. You eat this what, tostada?
Either tostadas or chips.
Show me how it's done.
We're gonna bust it down. ¿Quieres huichol?
Yes. Now, if you don't mind, I like to put a little bit of extra this. Oh my God, my mouth is watering. I see it.
People either order it for themselves as a meal, they order it to share everything with other people, or even sometimes between two people.
Hey, this has been sitting here a little bit too long. What is this?
So that's our michelada mix. We are BYOB, so we encourage people to bring their own beers.
Well, that is for you. I always carry, bam,
Perfect.
I'm always packing.
Put lots of lime. We put our salseado, which
Salseado,
has,
okay.
yeah, and then clamato, salt, pepper, and extra lime.
Sorry, I didn't want to stop, guys. It's very good. So people would come here, you give them your little mix,
Yes.
and they bring their own beer.
Yes. This tostada is how we got started as a business. This is our OG tostada. So it comes with a homemade tostada, which we make ourselves, a blue crab tabico spread that goes on the bottom, our shrimp ceviche on top, aguacate, a little bit of chiltepín, and then I always recommend our black salsa death go right on top.
Wow. What was the little spread on the tostada?
It's a blue crab tabico spread, a unique touch to my family.
This is a very unique touch to a tostada. This is amazing.
We don't know how to do small here at the Seafood Cartel, so you should never be scared of our portion size.
If I get 2 tortillas on my taco, I'll make it 2 tacos.
Salud.
Vámonos. You don't mess around here with the size and the boldness of flavor.
Yeah. A lot of layers, like you
But
said.
a slap of love, though.
Next, we have a taqueria. The owner is from Nayarit, Mexico. La Maria begins his journey as a humble healthy meal prep company situated in an industrial area with tons of construction workers. Recognizing a need, the chef changed it to meet the demand for authentic Mexican cuisine.
When I was a young girl, 18, I jumped on a plane and ended up in Hawaii. I never left.
You just said I want to go there.
I fell in love with everything about it. The way the culture is here, everybody's like family. I think it's the closest thing I could find to Mexico.
Okay.
and not being in Mexico. This is just what I grew up watching my mom do. Just cook from the heart. I think being so far away from my family, being the only one here in Hawaii, and I started to miss home, I would cook Mexican food so I could get that comfort. Then I thought, why not share it?
What do we have here, right?
This is our quesabirria, fried birria tacos with some consomme. That's probably one of our best sellers here.
Best seller. Cool. This one here.
That is a garlic chipotle shrimp taco.
Now this is pretty unique.
This is a mole poblano, raíz tortillas. It's a local tortilleria that is here in Hawaii. It's the only one that makes nixtamal tortillas.
Something I noticed is your tacos.
This is our carne asada tacos. It's a grilled steak. I put a little crema that I make that has serrano, lime juice, a little pico de gallo.
This is very colorful.
Here we have a vegetarian option for our customers. It's a grilled portobello mushroom with sauteed onions. It has a roasted squash and jalapeno salsa. And then our chicken tacos. It's a shredded chicken with a guajillo salsa that we make here in-house.
Beautiful. Now this other plate got my name all over it.
It does.
This one here.
This is our pork belly tacos. Seasoned pork belly, deep fry with a little salsa verde, pickled onions, give it a little citrus, and very addicting.
Is it fair to also call them chicharrones? No?
I think you could. I mean,
Good, right?
why not? This is our Baja style fish tacos, so beer battered, and our arroz and frijoles that we make.
Nice. Last one here.
Elote. This is become a real favorite here. Mayonesa, tajin, a little cilantro. Good little snack.
There you go.
Here we make a really spicy citrus habanero. Keep it on the side because sometimes in Hawaii they don't like it a little too spicy. So
And de aguas frescas.
I use local fruit. So this one is strawberry guayaba.
Wow. I gotta try this before we start. This is like taking a bite out of a fresh guava. Yeah, that's good. You know what? Let's open up this matcha because I do love the salsa matcha.
Let me help you.
Hey, what do we got here?
So this is one of the dishes that we make. It's a kind of a fusion, if you will. It's a birria ramen.
There you
so
go.
we put some of our consomme and some fresh noodles from a company here called Sun Noodles and some birria.
Le seguimos con estos tacos. So, poquito limón, right?
Siempre.
Let's go with it. I'm gonna go with a little bit of salsita de esta. Yeah, I like it spicy.
Está picosita.
We'll hit it with a habanero. So that's my taco.
I'm gonna have it just how it is with the salsa verde
Oh,
that
just
it
how it
has.
is.
Yeah.
Oh,
The salsa verde has a little spice to it too.
Hey, and they're big chunks, huh?
No wimpy tacos
No
here.
wimpy tacos. Let's go. This probably my go-to taco here.
Crispy on the outside. Mas. Okay.
There you go. I noticed in your kitchen, you got old women there cooking.
I do. Viva la mujer.
Viva la mujer.
Sí. Yeah, I have a really awesome staff, all women cooks. This is a grilled portobello. It has a little queso cotija, but we can make it vegan.
You know, I'm not really big on vegan tacos, but I saw the way you were making them y se me antojó.
Yeah.
No más. There you go. Very meaty.
Amongst our vegetarian friends, this is a big hit.
I want to try that birria.
Yes, please.
You got it with a consomme. See, this is something so LA.
So this was not always on my menu. I had never had birria with queso. It was always
Yeah, on a plate.
caldo, right?
Yeah.
So when I had heard about that, I said, what? I tried not to do it for a long time because I just couldn't bring myself to put the queso in the birria, but I did, and it's such a big seller.
You assist me with the salsa,
Sí, gracias.
and I'll assist you with the lemon. Are we dunking this or what?
We're dunking it.
There you go. There you go. I like the fact that it doesn't have so much condiments. We can take out the meat. That consomme is good.
Yes, from making no birria to making it the most
I just cannot believe I'm eating birria, quesabirria tacos here in Hawaii. What's the population here? Like when you were thinking, I'm gonna build me a taqueria. I mean, is there enough like Hispanics here?
Honestly, I will say I've met the most Hispanics, the most Mexican families since I've opened the restaurant. And then it's great because it's like we find each other, right? It's definitely a growing population. It's beautiful to see so many restaurants opening, so many other styles of Mexican food, just other people passionate and wanting to share our food.
People were asking me, you going to Hawaii? Yeah. What are you gonna do there? I'm gonna go there and feature Mexican food. The first thing they ask is there Mexican food in Hawaii? A lot of people don't know
Right.
how good it is here.
I think it's great you're doing that because there's a handful of us out here really just wanting to share the food and using, even like local fresh fish in our mahi tacos, bringing it together. And
This one here is local fish.
yes,
So, un taco de pescado siempre lleva limón, right?
it's claro. Salud.
What I appreciate about the fish, lightly battered. This is delicious.
Similar to the fish taco, we like to keep the ingredients in here really fresh with salsa or sin salsa. Either way, it's delicious.
Well, I'm a salsa kind of guy, and this habanero is a little addicting. What do I expect when I eat this?
Explosion.
Explosion.
Yeah.
Because of the chile?
Yes. I can see you like it.
Spicy. The cremita you put in there balances it out. It's freaking delicious. Now you went very Mexico on this one, huh?
Un elote.
So how'd you prepare this elote?
So mayonesa, cotija, and tajín.
Cotija.
Queso cotija.
Oh,
Sí.
yes. That's how you build one.
Yes.
Estos dientes were made for
Para
this.
comer elote.
Now, are there any challenges as far as making this food happen? As far as ingredients?
A lot of the things that the specialty items, the chiles that we like to use, we have to order it. Fortunately for us, we do have one Latin market on the island.
Oh, cool.
And that's the one place that makes this happen. Some of these dishes that require those small ingredients, we can get from there.
So we're on an island surrounded by the Pacific Ocean. Where are all these Mexican restaurants getting their authentic ingredients? Let me take you to Mercado de la Raza. Run by a dynamic duo, the husband roots in Mexico bring an authentic touch to the selection of ingredients, sourced directly from his homeland, while his Hawaiian wife infuses the market with a warmth and hospitality that embodies the spirit of aloha.
As soon as you walk into the store, it's really colorful, it's bright, there's a lot going on, and definitely everyone is attracted to the candies. Mexican candies, anything tamarind. Whether you're Mexican or not, everyone is hooked on these. From the pulparindos, the squinkles, to make your own chamoy pickle. People love this area. This is definitely a hot spot. My name is Megan Chun,
My name is Alex Villarino.
and we're the owners of Mercado
de la Raza.
And then we have all of your cookies here, from Surtido Rico to Arcoiris. For anyone with a sweet tooth, if you're Mexican, we have all your treats here.
Yo soy originalmente de la Ciudad de México, pues viví en Nueva York alrededor de 10 años y llevo aquí desde 2020.
I'm from Honolulu, Hawaii. We moved from Hawaii when I was 15 to Las Vegas. I spent some time there and then moved to New York where I met this one, and then we moved back in 2020. Hot Ones has really done something with opening people up to spice and trying new salsas. And we get a lot of people who come in here for the old go-tos, the favorites, like anything yucateco, the tapatio, cholula, valentina. And then we also have some people who really want to come in, they want something super hot. We have the habanero and ghost, habanero and chiltepin. That one's super popular as well. And then the Valentina black, the extra spicy. There's some history behind Mexicans in Hawaii. It goes back to, I believe, the 19th century when Mexicans came to help control the cattle. There were wild cattle all over the place, especially on the Big Island. There was a group of Mexican men who came, and we call them paniolo. In Hawaiian is the name for a cowboy. And some people think it derives from the word españolo, and some people think it derives from the word that described the kerchief that went around their neck. But in Hawaii, we do have a pretty long history of Mexicans in Hawaii.
This is the only Latin American market in Oahu.
I usually say, do you know that Latin market on Veritania, Mercado de la Raza? They're like, no. I'm like, okay, well, there's only one Latino market on the island, and that's our market. Marchantes Latinos is back.
A lot of what the Latino community needs, not only in Hawaii, but everywhere, is support in terms of like access to capital, in terms of how to build better businesses. We all know the delicious food that we make, but the actual business building is something that we need a lot of support on.
What is Marchantes Latinos? It's an initiative we started about a year ago to help promote local Latino entrepreneurs.
When we took over, we realized that our way of contributing to our community, to our Latino community, was by supporting them by helping them and providing this place as a platform for them to sell their businesses.
So we invite one local business every month, set them up at this table, sell their product in store, and promote their business on all of our social media platforms.
We open our doors, they get to sell their products, they get to tell their story and talk to customers. And then afterwards, we usually carry their products too.
Next Saturday, March 30th, we're featuring Ana Ladea from Aina Bake.
So we're really proud to have our salsas. We have 3 different kinds. We not only kind of keep this recipe of the previous owner alive, people love her salsas. They're delicious. We have the salsa chipotle. We make a salsa mexicana, salsa verde, and chipotle. And then when he came on board, he came with his own recipe, the salsa verde cruda. We're really proud of them because we make them here, people love them, and they're spicy. And it's hard to find a salsa that's spicy in Hawaii because it's not really the taste here. So when people find it, oh, it's spicy. Yes, they love it. The most popular one is probably the Mexicana, but I love the chipotle. I love chipotle everything.
Hawaii is not like many other places in the rest of America where there are neighborhoods that are defined by the different communities. If you go to New York, you can find Latinos in Queens. If you go to LA, well, they're everywhere, but that Boyle Heights is like where you can find the really good Mexican food. Here, everyone is spread out.
Yeah.
There's no single place of meeting or a place for the community. So a lot of what we do here is that work for the community. People come here and asking for jobs, and we connect them with other businesses who are hiring.
Lawyers.
People are here and they come and ask for lawyers. They come and ask for Spanish lessons. They come and ask for many different things. And it feels really good to be that focus and that center for everyone who is in need and who is a Latino seeking other people like them.
How do you feel, man?
It's so emotional for me because I told you I was gonna cry. You see in their eyes, they're like really big dreams. It's silly. Like if they were anywhere else in the continental U.S., they'd be able to easily find the things that they need. But because they're here, for whatever reason they've chosen to be here, it's really hard. And so if we can be a part of that and making this dream come true, it makes us feel so good. It's definitely been a lot of learning since we took over. I grew up here. I was not exposed to the Hispanic community. I didn't even know that there were so many Latinos, so many Hispanics here.
Part of what we want to do is dispel the myth that there's no good Mexican food in Hawaii.
Yeah.
There is good Mexican food. Thank you for the work that you're doing because you're helping us spread the word that actually there's some really good Mexican and Latino food in Hawaii. So come and try it.
Oh, La Tienda, Duolingo, películas, Su Familia, a lot of being corrected in the store, which is good. The tias want me to learn, so that's good. I'm learning. I think having a Mexican and Hawaiian couple blend is becoming more and more common. We're meeting more people. Like a lot of the customers who come in are that unique blend of Mexican and Hawaiian.
So we have a baby. His name is Sebastian. I guess he's half Hawaiian and half Mexican, and he was born here in Hawaii. So I guess he's what?
He's Mexi-Hawaiian.
Mexi-Hawaiian, yeah.
He's Mexi-Hawaiian.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
We coined it. I'm dibs. We have everything you need to make tamales, and we just started carrying the maseca next month. I think we're really proud of the selection of moles that we have as well. We carry the teloloapan and then 3 different ones. So we have the mole negro, coloradito. We brought this in for Guelaguetza and people loved it, so we just keep carrying it. And then of course we have your Old Faithful Doña Maria, the quesillo that we bring in from Oaxaca. So this is delicious. My favorite thing to eat here is just the quesillo on the raíz tortilla, which is here. It's just 2 ingredients, very simple, but very tasty. Chicharrón prensado as well. Another thing I'm not even sure you can find.
Straight Outta Husk. That's how it all began, arriving in Hawaii with the military, craving the taste of home. Needing a side gig, they decided to take matters into their own hands.
One day I'm coming home from work and I noticed that there's a line actually coming out of my front door. So I'm walking, oh, hello everybody, excuse me. And I'm making my way through the hallway and there's a line all the way to the stove, bro. And she's right there serving fresh out of her pot into their pot, pozole, fresh pozole. And I was like, oh, this is like a thing, so.
And here we always thank them, we say, bad boy.
Selling Mexican food out of the military housing, they quickly became a staple in the community. But their impact went beyond just satisfying cravings. They are community driven. They sell tamales to support the homeless, taking meals to shelters, extending a helping hand wherever it's needed.
So this is what we make, tamales, everybody, but every weekend we make something different. Because I make everything by myself, yo solita. So si conoces a alguien que se quiera venir a trabajar. So here you have our famous chile relleno tamales. We use the poblano chile with Monterey Jack cheese. And con frijoles, arrocito, we put a guajillo sauce over it, cilantro, cebolla, queso fresco y crema mexicana con las cebollitas curtidas. That's the mole tamal. So it's basically chicken mole, topped off with the mole sauce and rice and beans. Everybody loves mole here. It's like a thing. They even want me to sell them the jars of mole here. So yeah, mole is a thing. So it's always on the menu. That's the sweet pineapple elote tamal. Wow. So yep, with some lechera and some cinnamon. Okay, so I started making these for my kids. This is like just a thing that I would make at home. And it really kicked off here. Era nomás un postrecito para las niñas, you know?
¿Qué es lo que tiene dentro?
Piña y elote. So the base is more elote que masa. Bad boy, that's the bad boy. So that's filled with rice, beans, lengua, poblano strips, cheese, cilantro, cebolla, and salsita. He has to double fist. That would be so funny. When it's the special, it always sells out. So, have you ever double fisted burrito? Today's the day.
Miro que me quieres enchilar.
Sí.
It's gonna backfire on you. Here.
Oh. Salud.
Lengua.
Está bien rico, ¿verdad? And then the poblano, right? That taste, it takes over. I tell everybody, just get poblano. It's a game changer and everything. Like.
Delicious. And then I can see you got dessert too.
Yep. Our famous flan.
Yeah.
Simple Mexican flan.
You make that?
Yes, I make that. I make everything. Everything here on the table, I make it fresh. Everybody gets fresh food here. You want me taquito? Just put the carnita. And that's what I tell everybody here. This is how you traditionally eat tacos de birria. This is how birria taco is supposed to be. Como si es caldo, la verdad.
My first taco with you, and hopefully it's not the last.
Yay! Salud.
Oh yeah, love the salsa. Now, I know this is powder, right, that you put?
No.
No?
No, of course not.
Did I insult you?
You insulted me, yes. This is not powder. I don't know where to find powder horchata, okay? It has like 3 different leches and a lot of goody stuff.
Amazing.
Does it taste like powder?
No.
If they want home-style cooked food, this is the place. You will get everything fresh, Mexi Papa, and you cannot leave without trying my homemade flan. Everything is made like with heart, with love, homemade recipes, abuelita's recipes that are just like if you go to somebody's house and that's the food that your tia has on the stove, that's what you get here.
Now, we are at El Sabrosón. Their food journey began 14 years ago in Oregon, perfecting their Sonora and Baja-style cuisine. 2 years ago, during their vacation in Hawaii, they couldn't find good Mexican food. Determined to change that, they brought their flavors to Hawaii, blending a Sonora and Baja-style taste with tropical vibes. Today, their food truck is a hit, offering locals and visitors a delicious taste of tradition against Hawaii's stunning arts district.
What is good? My name is Jimmy Taco, local radio and nightclub DJ here in Honolulu. Thank you very much to Mexi Papa for having me out here. Gonna have some incredible tacos from Sabrosón. I think one of the biggest misconceptions is we don't have good Mexican food at all. Realistically, in the last 5 to 10 years, the food has just exploded with local vendors doing their pop-ups, with the internet and everything has really taken off.
Jimmy, thank you for accepting my invitation.
Oh man, thank you very much for having me.
And this was last minute.
It was.
So you know the area a little better. You're a local guy.
Yes, sir.
Where are we?
We are in the heart of Kaka'ako, inside of Honolulu, right before downtown, in the middle of Waikiki.
How do you see the Mexican food scene coming up right now in Hawaii?
Oh, it's blowing up. Places like Sabrosón. There's so many other different taqueros and Mexican restaurants that are popping up all over the place, and it's a great time to be Mexican local here in Hawaii.
And you know what, bro? I cannot believe I'm finding this here in Hawaii.
Right? Look at this.
Let's make our salsa taco. How's that?
That's what's up. Flour tortillas?
Oh, they're flour tortillas.
Yeah.
We can make ourselves a big old taco.
Right? You know, I'm not trying to put it all in there. Grab a couple of pieces, go with some onions, and some guacamole. What's the temp on this? I'm just going for it.
I'm gonna go with a whole taco here because
There you go.
I'm kind of digging este grandote. Big guy.
Some
I'm gonna
frijoles.
go with some frijolitos. My mouth is watering, brother.
Right? Mine
Already.
too.
Estas palabras, apúrate already, right? You get it? Bam.
Bam.
Get it? And then check this move out.
That's a pro move.
Do not try this at home.
This isn't your first rodeo.
No,
Okay.
I am a professional.
Let's see. The schmear.
Little schmear.
That's a spicy one?
I'm gonna go with a.
Let me get a little bit of that too.
You wanna? Are you sure, bro?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. You're from Wilmas, so you
I'm
should
from
be able to-
Wilmas, I can take it.
You can take it. I have a rule when you eat tacos. Never ever tilt the taco. You tilt your head.
Tilt your head, of course.
You
Right?
know that, all right?
To the left. That's what's up.
Those big chunks of carne asada.
Mm.
There you go.
Yeah.
This salsita is off the hook. Then I like the fact that tortilla de harina.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Very good.
I don't know if you've eaten borrego before.
Yeah, I've eaten lamb before, but
Not in birria.
not in birria. Not at all. And I'm very excited.
Usually the meat is a little more tender, a little more soft. Difference in the flavor that you will find
From the
with
chivo.
beef. Yeah,
Or from
the
beef.
chivo.
Dunk first. I'll go second. Oh,
let's-
together?
Together.
Let's go.
Ready? 1, 2, 3,
Three.
go.
Oh. Mmm. Very tender.
That's good.
Right?
Ooh, it's hard that quesadillas, beef, even chivo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I ever had lamb. Well, this is
This is my
money,
first.
brother.
Right?
That was good.
So good.
Oh, how many of these do you think you can eat
On a good day,
on a good day?
maybe like 6.
6? I think
With
six.
beans and rice, maybe 4.
Grab that end. I'll grab this end.
2, 3. Oh, look at it. Another queso pool. All right. Oh. When the sauce runs down your hand, that's on fire.
I had it with carne seca, but I must say, it is pretty good too.
Right? You know, Mexican community has grown incredibly. Since I've been here as a kid, I mean, it's grown in leaps and bounds. People that have come over in the military and have been, you know, after they get out, they stay, they love it with all these new food places, so many more options.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I see a lot of couples,
Mm-hmm.
Mexican and then locals.
Right.
Same thing with you?
Same thing with me. I have children that are Mexican. I'm Mexican, Yaqui Indian, and Italian. My kids are also Hawaiian, Filipino, Chinese, quite a few other ethnicities through their mom.
Look at this say there, Mexican Hawaiian.
Yeah,
So-
Mexiwans.
What would
You-
Mexi-Hawaiians? There you go.
Yeah.
Mexi-Hawaiians, we gotta make that popular.
That's you, all you. You
Yeah.
can make that popular.
What I love, bro, is really getting
All the salsas,
toda la salsita ahí all over, because
all over.
I think nachos is one of those things that are so fun to eat, but you gotta be very skillful with your hands.
Right, very skillful, very communal, and you know everybody dives in and enjoys. I got one frijole. Cheers.
Get in there, man.
I gotta get in there and grab a couple. See,
no más,
I'm
man.
terrible.
We'll
Cheers.
start with that one. You definitely need to practice your natural skills eating.
I will, for sure.
You know, before coming here, I would tell people, go to Hawaii. Where are you going there? I'm going to go there and eat Mexican food. The first thing they said is, there's no such thing as good Mexican food.
That's what everybody thinks. They get
What?
stuck in Waikiki, come to Hawaii, and find out for yourself.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, Jimmy, so something I was told, we have to try their horchata. They got the label,
Right?
so it seems like they make their horchata here.
That's what's up. Oh my God, it's so good.
You know what I like about this place? Look around, bro. We even
Beautiful.
got a park down there.
We should have sat on the park and had
Right?
nachos.
You
It'd
can
be,
come
like
here.
it'd be like a date.
We are at a taqueria with a modern feel, but the food is as authentic as you can get. The owner was military stationed in Hawaii, and his mom had all the recipes. We are at Taqueria El Ranchero.
It still amazes me. Here in Hawaii,
Yes.
I cannot believe what we're eating here. Now, este viene mixto, right?
Yes. Yep.
Asada, shrimp,
Yep.
pollo, more
Al
asada.
pastor.
Oh, el pastor,
Yes.
right?
Yep. Al pastor. Nopales that we harvest here. We harvest nopales. The owners do that, and then they make their chorizo in house from start to finish. It's amazing.
Un molcajete.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you guys make them right here in the back?
I wish it was that easy. No, we want to keep this authentic, so we import these from Tijuana. It's the real deal. A little bit of frijolitos, y luego el arroz. I like to start with the shrimp. Okay, los camarones. A mí me encanta el al pastor. So it's boom, boom, and some extra salsita.
Sí,
Yes.
tú sabes.
Okay, your turn.
It's all about creating a base con un molcajete.
Yeah, I agree.
Embarrarlo.
Yes.
Arroz, no, for me no.
No?
Here's where it gets interesting for me, porque aquí is where you can just go ahead and start piling it up.
Yeah.
Y ahí me disculpo, yo soy de agarrarlos con la mano.
El pollo
pollito.
asado.
So este es queso panela.
Yes, it's the real thing. They get it from Mexico, so you know it's gonna be good.
Look how big yours is, eh?
I know, this is a big
Conmigo
taco.
falta ponerle un poquito de salsita. Right
Yeah.
arriba.
Wait.
Vamos a hacer una mezcla aquí.
Okay.
Vamos a ponerle habanero.
Oh my gosh,
Man,
that's a
a mí
lot.
el
That's a
habanero me
lot.
encanta.
Okay, I have to do what you did since.
No le saques.
A ver,
Dale,
al
dale.
habanero.
Habanero ya
Just
está.
one though. I don't think I can do two. Okay, ready to tilt?
Vámonos.
Right? La salsa.
Ahorita
It's
habanero.
perfect.
And how do the locals?
Oh my gosh, they love it. Every time they see it coming by to someone's table, everybody asks, what is that? What is that? And so a lot of people have tried it. It's their first time ever even knowing or hearing about a molcajete. So they're really surprised by all of the meats that come on it. And then when they hear about the house-made chorizo and the nopales that we harvest, then it's just like, oh my gosh, we have to try it. I didn't know that when I moved here, there was such a big Hispanic population here already. And I've seen it grow more because of military, you know, people are stationed here and they bring their families. And so people love it. They come here and they're like, wow, this is such a beautiful place to live, and they start setting roots, like opening up Mexican restaurants. It's created this really special like mix of like introducing the locals to our culture. And then with the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce of Hawaii, with all of the events that they host, that's really brought like awareness of the Mexican culture.
Hola y aloha. My name is Barbara DeLuca. I'm the president and co-founder of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce here in Hawaii. The way that we support our Hispanic restaurants here in Hawaii is we create platforms like Cinco de Mayo that help foster connections in the community and give a voice to our Latino business owners. So if you're curious, some of the stats of the Latino population in Hawaii is there's 1.4 million Latinos in Hawaii, and of the 1.4 million, we represent 11% of the population, which is 160,000. This is why we founded the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce in Hawaii.
So what makes this taqueria authentic and unique is that they offer like carnes that you would find in Mexico, like tripas. We have buche, we have lengua, and we have, of course, our chorizo tacos.
Chorizo, man.
Yeah.
I can imagine somebody that visits here from Mexico or somebody that just moved here and has been living here for a minute,
Yeah.
how nostalgic and happy they must be when they find these tacos here.
That's the common response from the customers is that they're feeling homesick. They're here either stationed for the military or they moved here for a work opportunity and they're missing home, right? They're feeling, they miss their food, they miss their culture. You walk into Taqueria El Ranchero, they're playing Chalino Sanchez, they're playing corridos, they have buche and tripas on the menu. I mean, you feel like you walked into like a place that you can call home.
Yeah, I
Right.
love how you guys even know what salsa to put in
Yeah,
it.
the
Matter.
kind of salsa you put on it matters.
Let's go.
Cheers. Oh my God.
Thank you so good. Good job.
We knew you were coming. We wanted to make something really special for you. We added 3 meats in this one. I know. Ready? We have asada, chorizo, tripas.
All that
yes,
in there?
all of that in here, just for you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right,
It's the Mexi Papa special.
I'll try the green one.
The green? Yeah, the green one's good.
Pero,
Wow.
oh, guys, all those meats in there.
Thank you.
Salsa. Hay que ser de tripa, que sea de chorizo,
Yes.
hay que ser de asada.
All right, let's go. Wow.
Chorizo, very meaty. So if people come and say, I want my burrito like Mexi Papa had it, ¿tú se lo hacen?
Oh yeah, definitely. Now the other things that makes Taqueria El Ranchero unique is their events. They host events here for all the Mexican holidays. They bring the mariachi, they bring bandas norteñas, they bring bandas.
Oh, where? They're not here. You guys
From
fly 'em in?
California, yep.
Wow.
They fly them in. Some of the weekends we have salsa night and then we have paisa night the first Friday of every month. And we have this group, 4 boys, 4 young men. They're military and they have their equipment here and that's their band, Los de las H3, and they host that night here.
Torta cubana. This is algo very common in Mexico.
Yeah, it smells
There's
so
only one way to eat it, and you just gotta,
You just gotta go for it,
You just
yeah.
gotta go for it.
All right, let's
Lisa?
go. You ready? Cheers.
Layer after layer after layer.
Has everything.
Sí, le entras, eh?
It's too good.
You game?
I'm game. Right, yes. Nice. Cheers. If you want that real authentic Mexican ambiance and vibe and food, you have to come try Taqueria El Ranchero.
Now we're at Frida's. It all began when the owner started selling tacos for $1 at the park across the street. Today she's whipping up tortas, burritos, fajitas, and aguas frescas. Through her hard work, she now owns a successful restaurant, inspired by her own perseverance and the strength of women everywhere. The restaurant celebrates female entrepreneurship.
Yo cuando llegué hace 10 años no había tanta comida mexicana. Lo que yo conozco como mexicana no me gustaba. Entonces dije, voy a preparar mi propia comida y mostrarla a la isla, a los locales. ¿Cuál es la comida mexicana? Los tacos mexicanos. De ahí es donde yo me enfoqué y dije, bueno, hagámoslo, por lo menos en un food truck. Esos fueron mis tacos que yo vendía a $1. Y la gente de ahí empezó a conocer cómo son realmente los tacos mexicanos, porque yo siempre decía Mexican style, solo cilantro, cebolla, salsa verde con tortilla de maíz, de chile de árbol.
¿Chile de árbol?
Sí.
Oh, loco. Se siente como que uno literalmente está en México comiendo tacos. Sí, yo también me voy a echar otro. Y me da la sorpresa que tiene aquí adentro. Bien, hermano. Oiga, dime, ¿qué tan orgullosa se siente usted de su comida y su restaurante?
Me ha costado muchísimo estar aquí. Más que nada, le quiero seguir mostrando a la isla lo que hacemos. Con la ayuda de mis hijas, incluí mi equipo. Definitivamente, sin mi equipo no podría estar donde estoy.
Esta salsa está sabrosa, ¿eh? Disculpe porque...
No, esta
Ay, ay, ay.
he hecho también el burrito mojado.
Y ahí le voy con su permiso.
Adelante.
Esa salsita es todo.
No está exagerado de picoso y el sabor te llama a comer más.
Pues dele. Para mí esto está increíble, esa salsa. Qué bonita torta. El pan, el queso, lo que lleva adentro. Luego con su consomé, su salsita, pues mira, sabrosa. Ahora. Oh, quedó sabrosa. Definitivamente, y una torta de ver. So, ¿qué es lo que yo espero ahorita a probar esta salsa?
Enchilate.
A ver si es cierto. Ay, ay. ¿Es mucho?
Sí, con cuidado, pica bastante. Puro habanero.
Poco a poco se me está llenando la boca de chile. ¿Y qué clase de carne traen esas?
Steak, pollo y camarones.
¿O son de 3?
3.
No, me preparé mi tacaza, mira. Ya le ponemos de esa también. Ahí está el taquito, perfecto. Hacemos un cheers. Vamos. Muy sabrosa porque tiene de todo. Y luego lo interesante es cuando comes esto, pruebas todo. Nada se esconde. Los vegetales también perfectamente cocinados. Tienen su little snap.
Viene mucha gente de México también, no que vive en Estados Unidos, sino que de México. Y se para de repente, se pone a platicar conmigo y apoyan. Ahora sí que nos apoyamos entre todos. Yo siempre he dicho que eso sale para todos. Sale para todos. Y nunca voy a estar viendo lo que hace el otro. Todos tenemos la misma oportunidad y lo único que yo siempre tengo presente es mostrar al mundo lo que es México.
They say there's Mexican food everywhere, but is it good? Being surrounded by the Pacific Ocean, our friends are making every attempt to bring in authentic ingredients. However, beyond the tasty flavors, it's really a story of longing and connection. It's about people far from home, finding comfort in the familiar taste of their native land. This highlights how food goes beyond borders, uniting people and nurturing them wherever they go.